Stuart here. In this one, we're just going to go through the mesh entities that RadGen will automatically grab. I did mention this in the materials method video briefly, just because obviously there's materials that kind of can be used for bomb sites, spy zones, and rescue zones as well. But in this, we're going to talk about probably the most common or normal way you would actually display bomb sites, spy zones, and rescue zones in your radar, which would just be using the mesh entities, which is the default. So yeah, the mesh entities that will actually be used by RadGen, as far as we are now in version 3, is obviously, like I said, bomb sites being the func bomb target entity, spy zones being func bomb zone, and the rescue zones being, I always forget, func rescue zone or whatever it is, something like that. But then it also handles func brush, func door, and func door rotating, just in case you've added some of those as to selection sets, or if they're using a certain material, but you've not realized that they're set to those 3 entities. So yeah, func brush, func door rotating, they'll all still work as whatever you've planned them to be. Furthermore, point entities that are used actually uses the light environment. As I mentioned, it's using that for the environment light strength in the effects inside of the RadGen settings over here. If you have one, obviously, assuming you do. And obviously, like I said, the minimap boundaries in the previous the debugging problems video. So CS minimap boundary can be used. Just something to watch out for if potentially something's not showing you expect it to. It's because it's using those, but they are used for a reason. Just allows you to further configure things. In regards to boundaries, they get used in the radar, but generally speaking, yeah, they're optional. Like I said, I'll just mention it again anyway. In the materials one, those mesh entities being the bomb sites, spy zones, and rescue zones, you don't actually need to use the mesh entities in the radar to display them, because you can actually use the materials provided for those. But generally speaking, unless you're for specific reasons such as tweaking how they look on the radar, you might as well just allow it to use those, as long as they are visible in your level, and or if you have this enabled anyway, it will show them regardless of if they're hidden in your level or not. Then it will automatically just grab the mesh entities that it needs, and to display them in the radar. And yeah, that's everything for that one. Okay, guys.